Yeah, I can improve this a little bit, but I'll not worry about it right now. Iron is not an issue right now. Production of iron is not an issue. Yeah, let me try out the charges. Let me try to explore. So I tried to explore a place and I was not able to reach there. Right. But now I should be able to. With that EB? I don't think so. This is the water wheels. I did go in here.
Facility access door unavailable. Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
Not that. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, this one. This is where I was not able to reach. Right, because of this. Please don't tell me I'm able to reach now. No, I'm not. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Anyway, so nothing happening. Oh, I need to see that. Nice. Yes. Okay, so this was the distress signal.
Welcome, Groundbreaker, to the Excalibur. Proceed to your designated safety area and prepare for descent. We are bound for our final destination, Sector Victor. Upon arrival, preparations for our Scheduled re-ascension will begin immediately. Do not delay in exiting the vessel.
Tool belt 3. Okay. Entrance. Oh, okay. This is sideways then. So this door. Okay, so this is some sort of ship and it has fallen sideways. Okay, so this is. Oh, okay. This is like an access door of some kind. Okay. And these are doors. What do you need? 40 cooling systems.
Task inbound. Supply facility access door with self-repair materials. Tier 5 technology required to manufacture.
This store has another self-repair requirement, but we're in no position to argue. This is an emergency. If you haven't started making those yet, get going.
Okay, that's it. There is nothing else over here. Wait. Yeah, there is nothing else over here. I did not expect another requisition to just make something. To cooling systems, like copper wire, I'm fine with it. But cooling systems, really? Again? Okay, go back. Yeah. Now I have no idea which direction I need to go. This direction? Maybe. There. See? That's the reason I built that column. That's the science pack. I'll know for sure where to go now. From anywhere. Now this will act as a beacon for me to go anywhere that I want. Okay? I missed building on this? No way. Really? I missed this line. Anyway, I can't do anything right now. I have gotten a lot of things with cooling systems that I need to make. Mechanical components, yeah, that will require me to use planters, threshers, lots of things to automate it completely. Because I need to use blue plants to get it and then finally break it down. Lots of things. This is automated. I can automate smelters, assemblers, these things. Yeah, just all the basic stuff, I think. I'll automate everything. What else is there for me to do? In terms of... Power is fine. Yeah. And then I have this to unlock the next tier. Which is honestly, I have no idea how, because I don't know how to get Atlantum ore. That's out of the question. 900 processor units is out of question. Do research. Water wheels. I had to create water wheels through assemblers. I handcrafted it, so that didn't work. By an unknown technology, so that I have no idea. Anyway. But that's where I'm at. And honestly, I think I have reached like a point where I feel like I need to give this game a bit more time for it to be properly like they make some improvements to the game, right? Like I'm seeing a lot of different small issues, minor issues, and quality of life things which is like missing from the game. I feel like this game needs to be in oven for a while. Like they need to put in a couple of modifications or changes to the game. That's just my thought. So I'm thinking I'll stop here for now and maybe pick it up at a later date from where I have left off. Pretty sure like this is a very early access game, so pretty sure devs will do a lot of different changes to this game. But for now I am thinking this is sort of like a good point for me to stop. I have understood the basics of the game. I know how the story is progressing. I know the premise of the game. And I also have done quite a bit of automating stuff for all the basic things, and I have understood how it works. But there are a couple of remarks or a couple of thoughts, right, which I have regarding this game, and that is that there is not like a streamlined way of trying to automate stuff. And what I mean by that is like for example, in this game, as soon as we start off, there are two different types of fuel or powering sources. So for example, smelters and miners require fuel, whereas your assemblers require power to work, which is fine. Because like biomass, right? Similar to biomass in Satisfactory, this requires fuel, and it works. But the thing is, in Satisfactory, you are able to power everything with like single source of fuel. But in this game, it's a lot different. Like for now, I'm only able to power it through plant, which I'm pretty sure later on I'll get like electric smelters and stuff like that. But for now, it's just not it. And trying to get all of the inputs, the major drawback for me was that, like, even if I put in all the outputs from iron and copper over here to process every single one of these components, I don't have enough. So what do I need to do? I need to go to every single iron and copper node which is there in the map and try and tap it. But trying to get the output from there to over here is extremely cumbersome. And the reason being, I need to fuel those miners and smelters, which is a lot different from Satisfactory. Like in Satisfactory, you don't exactly fuel the miners using plant fuel, but instead you fuel the generators using plant fuel and you connect it through wires. But in this game, you directly put in fuel into these miners and smelters. So there's a lot of difference. So when that happens, I can't really tap into like nodes which are far away and try to get fuel into those. It just doesn't make sense for me to automate it. Like this fuel, take this belt all the way somewhere near that node, put it over there, bring the belt back, all the outputs to the smelter line over here. Like it just doesn't make sense. And yeah, it takes a lot of time. So yeah, that's one drawback which I was finding. And then the next was just to make a simple automated power unit, I had to get these water wheels, which is like really good. But honestly, if I found these because I was mainly trying to progress through the story and trying to find as many things as possible in the game to progress in the story, right? Understand the story and stuff. That's the reason I came across the water wheels extremely early on in the game. But what if people, like I'm a very casual player, I'm not trying to min-max anything, I'm not trying to build massive factories or anything. But what if a person who actually spends hours together in the game and wants to build huge factories, and he spends a lot of time trying to build huge factories even before he discovers water wheels? That means that he would have built he has to build such a huge crankshaft line that he has to crank it every 5 minutes, which is fine because you have actuators, because actuators actually stores power. But what I found was the power stored in actuator is actually negligible. So you have to build so many actuators that it's way too much. Like I have built, I think, around 30 actuators over there, and it was not able to withstand even for like 20 seconds for 30 crankcase generators. So it's not even in 1:1 ratio. So yeah, I feel like the numbers are a little bloated for now, at least in this game, which I think developer will surely address. Similar to the science course, right? Like look at this. Like I am in the earliest parts of the game and I built this. I had to build this. And the technology I could unlock from all of that, like building 500 science cores. I actually built 500 science cores today, but I unlocked 2 technologies from all of that, which is a little disappointing. So yeah, and it's not automated. I have to go manually place that, which is quite cumbersome. If there is an automated way to do that, that will be awesome, right? But one really good thing is I was really happy with the way I was able to automate fuel in this game. Like planters, threshers is an extremely new concept for me, at least in this type of game, and it was awesome. Like me putting this fuel line and taking the fuel line to that smelter and miner was really cool. But fueling smelters through fuel is fine, but miners, if you have to provide fuel to it, that means that you have to take the fuel to every single node all over the place, which is really not something that I'm looking forward to. And the next thing is how to exactly transfer power. The only way that I know is using power flows. What if, so even if the miners are, you get an electric miner, you still have to connect it through power flows all over the place, which is still again cumbersome. It is not as easy as wires in Satisfactory. It's easy to bring wires, but it's very difficult to put these power flows or fuel and stuff like that. So yeah, these are all like quality of life changes or things to do. And also, this is not like a top-down approach or isometric game, like Dyson Sphere program, etc. This is a 3D first-person game, but it incorporates similar architecture as Dyson Sphere program, etc. Meaning that you have to build every single one of these, like every single component over here, as a separate factory, as a separate machine, which means that you have to bring in that much more input, and you need to have that much more of a priority for the different nodes, different miners, etc. But unfortunately, since this is a first-person game, it's not that easy. Like in Dyson Sphere program, for example, I just draw a line. I put a miner, draw a line of belt, and I place multiple smelters by just dragging my mouse cursor. But in this game, it's just not. This is not like that. It's just not so straightforward. So yeah, there's a lot of time sink which this game needs for me to actually progress by quite a bit. So that's what actually, since I'm an extremely like casual player, I won't spend 100 hours or 500 hours in this game, or even Satisfactory for that matter, if I am not making a lot of progress. So yeah, I think this is like a good place to stop. This is a really good game. I like the premise of this. I like the story so far, about the consciousness, the sparks lady, and everything. It's cool. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it right now. It still needs to develop quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure it'll get there. So yeah, I think this is it for now. And this was a good stream. I'll be ending it here for now. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining, and also let me go to a proper place before ending. Yeah, this should be a proper place. Yeah, yeah, thank you everyone. It has been a nice journey so far in Techtonica. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and also it was nice learning about different aspects of the game, right? So yeah, this is a really cool game. The game also looks awesome. There's no problems with that. And yeah, with that, I'll be ending the stream. Thank you everyone. Bye.